Alright, well, it's the weekend, and like usual, you guys been requesting me videos, and when I say this, I usually mean one person. Yes, I say it all the time, but anyway. And it's Gina Tames this time, and she asked me to review the trailer to the new movie that's coming out in, I think, a couple weeks, Paranoia. I think that's how you pronounce it, or whatever. And let me just say this. This movie, when I saw this trailer, this movie, I mean, it's like the movie that looks like it could be good for some people, but then for those, it's like, I mean, you know, just, it looks kind of average. It feels like it's not really going to deliver much, and that's really kind of how I felt with this trailer. I didn't hate this trailer. I thought it looked pretty good for what it was worth. It just feels like, I'm afraid of, like, if I see this movie, I'm just not going to feel anything in this movie at all. But here's something that I did like about this movie, or the trailer anyway, was Gary Oldman and Harrison Ford. The fact that these are two guys, you know, and they're trying to compete for the best in the business, and they have this main actor, Liam Hemsworth. I want to say Liam Neeson for some odd reason, but Liam Hemsworth, you know, he's just kind of in the middle of it, and he has to work for Gary Oldman's character. He gets a job with Gary Oldman's character for his work, and then he also has this great relationship with Harrison Ford's character, and the fact that Harrison Ford and Gary Oldman just are so opposite of each other. They're just like way in the dumps. They're like really competitive. They are just really going at each other with all they've got. And you can tell Gary Oldman is going at Harrison Ford with all he's got. And, you know, and it feels like, you know, Gary Oldman is definitely the main villain, because in one part of the trailer he's like, you are done, you are out when I say you're out. And then Harrison Ford, you know, he's definitely more of a guy that tries to reason with him. But I feel like in this movie you're going to really see more of how these two guys have really lost their sanity and really are just on the verge of trying to outsmart the other one, really. And it feels like there's really no good character in this movie, well, at least between Harrison Ford and Gary Oldman. And so when you have it in those contexts, it really is a battle between Harrison Ford and Gary Oldman. Now, I know I'm getting on and on about those two great actors, who I think are great actors, and I think they'll definitely work for a movie like this. And they're probably definitely going to be the strongest parts of this movie. Now let me talk about Liam Hemsworth. You know, he's just this guy, and he's trying to help support his father. You know, he's a really smart guy. He tries to do all this stuff, and you know, when he gets this job with Gary Oldman, he didn't know what to expect. But when he gets in, and when he realizes, you know, all this is going down, he realizes that he needs to get out of it. And it's just, I mean, you know, I guess it's like a movie that tries to feel intense, but yet at the same time it kind of lacks in that certain structure. I mean, it feels like it's missing, like, but you don't know what it is that makes it feel like it's not that intense. I mean, it tries to be like some bit of a hardcore drama, so to say, but it, you know, you just don't buy. I just didn't buy it in this trailer. Now, this movie is from the same guy who directed 21, the movie about the card kids with all his college students who go to Vegas and make the money. It's with Jim Sturgis, Kevin Spacey, and then he also directed the movie Killers, which was wildly hated by critics and audiences everywhere. And personally, I wasn't a big fan of Killers anyway. I wasn't that big of a fan of 21, but it was definitely better than Killers, but still doesn't say much. And I don't want Paranoia to fall on the lines of movies like 21 and Killers, where it's just like people aren't going to be interested in it, people aren't going to like it. I mean, I hope this movie is good, but for right now, I'm not really big into this movie. Really, but though definitely, I think the strength of this movie will definitely be from both Harrison Ford and Gary Oldman. Now that's my thing, because they are probably the two biggest actors in this movie. And definitely with Gary Oldman, you know, just so much intensity that he brings. It feels like he could save this movie, him and Harrison Ford. Maybe a little bit more Gary Oldman, kind of like that when he played the dirty cop from, oh my god, I forgot the name. I forgot the name. It's a Luc Besson movie. It's with a younger Natalie Portman. I forgot the name right now. Yeah, I forgot the name. I'm sorry. But if you know what I'm talking about, the movie where he plays the dirty cop, you know, it feels like he kind of brings into more of that structure than, well, he does a little bit, but what I'm saying is he feels like he brings in a little bit more of that dirty cop structure that he brings in the movie. Oh, I remember the movie now. It's called Leon the Professional. Great movie. Go check it out. It feels like Gary Oldman tries to be really dirty in this movie. Like he's kind of like the guy who's not afraid to get his hands dirty, which he's definitely not, as this character goes to say. But Harrison Ford seems like he's kind of laid back a little bit, you know, he doesn't want it to fall flat or something like that. That's just how I interpret the trailer. But definitely, honestly, the one thing I don't really feel so much about this movie is the main character, Liam Hemsworth. You just don't really feel him as a main character. It's not that I hate the guy, it just feels like he doesn't give enough strong performances. It's not really, he's just not really something that I would consider, you know, best in the business maybe or something like that. I mean, he was good in the Hunger Games. I liked him in the Hunger Games as a Gale. And I can't wait to see him in Catching Fire when he gets his ass whipped in that one scene. You know what I'm talking about. If you've seen the Catching Fire teaser trailer, you know what I mean. But maybe he can deliver, maybe not, I don't know. But hopefully, but my opinions for this movie are still kind of averaged out, just about, yeah, you know. But we'll find out when it comes out in, I think, about 2 weeks. So hopefully we'll see that. Thanks for watching this trailer review. I am hopefully going to do some more videos this weekend, and be sure to keep leaving me suggestions and all of that. And hopefully I'll get back with you either maybe sometime today or hopefully sometime tomorrow. Bye.